how did you get the metaverse?
Hawaiiverse.
Hawaiiverse, yeah, sorry.
I think it was something
I was
else.
like, the meta question. How did you get the Hawaiiverse started? And what are some tips for people who are like me, scientists, starting to these scientists, they want to get their message out there. They want to like, hey, the mosquitoes is ruining the whatevers, and connect with us a little bit more. So how did you get the Hawaiiverse started, and what is 2 tips you can give to spreading your message?
Okay, awesome. Well, so if people don't know, I mean, if you've been following me for a long time, after I was doing the Race to 50K, actually towards the end of the Race to 50K, I started Hawaiiverse with some other people from Big Island. Shout out to my Hawaiiverse team, Jared, Callie, and Taylor. So we started it because we wanted to support local businesses. We all collectively didn't like seeing the local businesses shutting down, especially in Hawaii. So I met them through that, and we started this thing to support local businesses. It was an online platform for strictly local businesses, kind of like a local version of Yelp and Groupon, where they have discounts where you can give it to people to have them come into your door. So we started that. We started doing these spotlight videos for free. Everything we was doing for free. Wasn't making any money. And we were just highlighting their products and their services. So we started that. And then, we use social media to leverage everything. I didn't really have a huge following since then. I think when I was doing Race to 50K and started Hawaiiverse, I only had like maybe 4,000 followers, I think.
Yeah.
But it was just getting content out there, making content. I think people are kind of hesitant to make content because it's a vulnerable thing. You're putting it out there for the world to see, and you want to be right. Make sure you're not saying anything bad. You want to make sure
like
you're
the way you
speaking
sound,
adequately.
all kinds of
stuff. I think that it's all those factors, but I think just the tips I would say to starting anything, and whether that's just a podcast, a business, and you're trying to promote it, is that I would say work with others.
Yep.
Because you can't do everything alone, especially if you're starting a business. I think everybody should be on social media if you have a business. That's the world we live in right now. And influencer marketing, I think that's super, I was an influencer for Hawaiiverse. I was like the guy promoting everything. So they had a face. They had somebody that could connect with others and be like a representation. So I think, having a face for something and having that person be a good representative for the business, and then just record it, share everything you're doing. It might not catch on in the beginning, but as you're consistent with it. Same with podcasting. Some people podcasting for years before they get a sponsor, before they get paid, before they reach 1,000 followers. But you keep doing it consistently enough, you're gonna get better. The quality is gonna get better, and more people are gonna start to see it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just consistency in what you're doing and working with others to get the message out there.
Yeah.
So whether that's collaborations, partnering with people.
Did you have like a long-term plan or goals, like 3 years, 5 years? Some people make a 10-year plan, 5 years.
For me, I had everything planned out up to the Race to 50K. So when I had that idea, I was like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna plan. This is the people I'm gonna work with. These are my ideas. So ever since then, it was kind of just like whatever the next most exciting thing was.
Is 50K
the amount of student loans I had to pay off,
okay, because I was like 50K the social media following, or 50K the money?
So Race to 50K student loans pay off.
Yeah, because that student loan 50K thing is what kind of that's when I started to pay attention to what you're doing, because I'm like, oh, look at him, he paid off his student loans. And that's when I was like, oh wow, the whole marketing influencer thing on social media, paying attention to that. How can I utilize this social media to help eliminate my bills and stuff? And so, that part where you was talking about raising the funds, I was kind of like, wow, I didn't think about doing it that way.
Well, yeah, I think attaching what you're doing to a cause is also really important. It's like this local boy from Hilo just trying to pay off his student loan, willing to work, willing to do whatever.
Anything, yeah.
And so there was a cause. Everybody can relate to student loans. Everybody can relate to, I'm here to like just being a local kid and wanting to, fulfill a goal. So I think that's what got people behind the idea. And same with Hawaiiverse. People love supporting local. People love discounts. So you combine them together in Hawaiiverse. Same with the podcast, all that stuff we talk about is, people like me, they want to know about the things that we're talking about. They want to know about sovereignty. They want to know about Hawaiian language. They want to know about kuleana. And they want to know if, is it okay if we we're Hawaiian, but we don't live here. Is it okay if we have a Hawaiian lifestyle, but we're not Hawaiian? You know, it's all of those things. So I think trying to relate to people and that's a cause and all those things go into it.